Hello, everybody. Welcome to Front Yard Fantasy Hour presented by FanDuel. My name is Josh, and I'm here today, as always, on Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern Time with my very good friend, John Luke, a.k.a. JL, a.k.a. Mr. Spunky. Let's go, JL.
That is what they call me, Mr. Spunky. Yep, that's
I don't know why that came to mind at all.
That's it. That's my name.
Hold on. I'm going to change his name in my phone real quick to Mr. Spunky. I'll be
okay,
just one second.
Also, we have the pleasure of having one of just my favorite people in the world join us. One of our favorite Front Yard Fantasy team members, Jay. Jay, what's up?
Thank you for that kind introduction. I'm excited to be on. Haven't had a chance to hop on with Heath yet. You guys are all right, but it's nice to finally get a chance to do a show with Heath. So
I'm sorry I didn't give you like a Mr. title, like Mr. Fantabulous.
There you go, Mr. Spunky.
That's not quite Mr. Spunky, but I'll take it.
All right. Well, hey, listen, we have a very, very, very special guest on the show tonight, Heath Cummings. You can find him on Twitter at Heath Cummings SR. I believe that means senior, right? He's the senior fantasy sports writer for CBS Sports. He's an analyst on fantasy football. Today, Heath is just plain an awesome guy. There's no other way to put it. We had a lot of fun last time he was on the show.
Josh.
How you doing, Heath?
I'm honored to be here. This is, I believe, my third time on the show. It's the first time you've invited me in prime time. And the first time I got to be on with Jay, so I guess I've proved myself in the earlier matches that I get to be on the big show now.
We had to see if you were ready for prime time.
You passed your audition. Let's say that.
Yeah, we thought you did good enough. I know you're not used to be on shows with this many people watching, so watch out. A little intimidating.
I'm a little bit nervous as to what's coming up because I've never lost on this show, and then you bring in the ringer. So I mean, somebody I've got a little trouble with.
That's why we told Simon, you can't be on. We got to bring Jay on.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy that they invited me, to be honest.
A lot of pressure, Jay. I know.
Let's see if you can live up to the hype. Get $0 the whole time. But
all right, we got some awesome people in the chat. We got Joey Wright. To honor Heath's appearance on today's show, I went and got ribs to eat while watching. My keyboard is now a sticky disaster. That happens when you eat ribs and you try to type. So I don't know what to tell you.
Imagine Heath can relate.
Sounds delicious.
I'm just appreciating the fact that he gave us the first sentence to explain the second.
Well, the only reason he is Mr. Stampers just had an epiphany. FYF is a complicated relationship because I love you guys, but I want guests to do well.
That's fair. We
have the same kind of
we internal battle every day.
Well, actually, so I like everyone on FYF, but I never want them to win. So I'm actually always rooting for the guests. So not the same kind of conundrum.
It's like your friends in your league. You love them, but you don't want them to win.
I want them to get last place.
Yeah, last place for all of them.
What's up, Dame? Dame's in here saying, let go. Scott saying, happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday, Scott. Kevin saying, the boys. What's up?
The boys.
Spurred up from Kevin. Mr. Spunky from Scott. Albert coming in here saying, hello. Welcome, Mr. Spunky, Mr. Briskets. That's Heath. I should have thought about it.
Briskets.
Heath bringing the heat. Prediction for today. Heath, Jay, Mr. Spunky. Nope, you figured it out. I guess that's going to be the order. If I had to pick someone to win today, I would go with Heath as well. But,
thanks a lot, Josh.
Today we're playing Fantasy Fortune, so it could go a lot of different ways. Jay, I know you stand a chance, but, we're playing Fantasy Fortune Day. I want to go over the rules because I want to get in there. I want to get some puzzles. I made a lot of really good puzzles for you guys today. And I just want to make sure we get to as many as possible. All right. So look, I know a lot of people. You've seen Wheel of Fortune. You know what that's all about. Today we're playing Fantasy Fortune. Just like Wheel of Fortune, except we got rid of the wheel. Instead of spinning the wheel, I'm going to be asking these guys pretty simple. I'm not saying the answer is going to be as simple, but it's going to be easy answering. It might be tough getting to the answer. You'll be expected to answer the question quickly. If you get the question right, you get to guess a letter for the puzzle. You'll be awarded $500 for each consonant you get right. Vowels will cost $100. Let me know if you want to buy one. If you guess anything wrong, we move on to the next contestant. And if it's your turn, you think you've solved the puzzle, go ahead and say exactly what's up there. We have our 3 in a row rule. If you get 3 questions in a row correct and you answer the letter 3 consonants in a row correct along with those questions, you will get to bank that money for the round. Absolutely a positive. If you can't solve the puzzle, we move on to the next person. Whoever collects the most money will be our Fantasy Fortune champion today. And let's see if Heath can get his first FanDuel win here.
Triple
you got
crown.
it?
What I was just thinking, I think, Heath, you might have been the first person to ever play this, and we didn't have that rule at the beginning. So that might be a new rule for you, where if you get 3 in a row,
You actually
you get
are
to bank
right,
the money.
And it was an earlier time, and when we started playing this game.
Just so you know, that's
My recollection of the game that I played. That rule would not have come into play.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that might be new.
So just to reiterate, if you get 3 questions in a row correctly and you answer the letter 3 times in a row correctly, you get to bank that money for the game. It's just a way to keep the game moving a little bit, but also a way to, reward you for getting so many things in a row correctly.
Yeah, the guy who played on Wednesday didn't solve a single puzzle, but won because he got all the trivia questions right. So.
Wow. Exactly.
That hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
JL, you weren't gonna win that. Let's be honest.
Probably not.
I was gonna win it. All right. No, actually, I think you actually ended up coming in second place on that last puzzle, if I remember.
I think so.
First loser.
All right, you guys ready to start playing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I randomly determined the order coming into the show. We're gonna start with JL. Then we're gonna go to Heath. Then we're gonna go to Jay. I hope you guys are okay with that. If you're not, I don't care. I don't really care. All right. So let's get in there. We're gonna load up our first puzzle for today. And like I like to typically start out with, it's going to just be an NFL player. It's going to be an NFL player.
No toss-up.
First and last name. No toss-up today.
Okay.
We're just going to go right in there with an NFL player. JL, we're going to start with you. Are you ready for your first question?
I know
Yes,
it.
sir.
You know
No,
it?
you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I mean, there's probably multiple people that fit in.
He's lying.
I got to remind everyone, all our contestants, please get out of the chat because the people in the audience, they're going to solve it before we do,
I'm out of here.
JL, you ready for your question? We're going to start
Yep.
simple. We're going to just start with PPR fantasy points. All right. PPR fantasy points. All my questions today will be in PPR format. So JL, who had more fantasy points last year? Who scored more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Antonio Gibson or was it Dalvin Cook?
Gibson.
It was Gibson. JL, what letter would you like?
I'll go with an R.
He's going to go with an R, and there's one of them. How's that make you feel, Jay? You still think you know it?
No, I do not.
All right. That makes me feel better. All right, JL. Do you want to buy a vowel, or you just want to move on?
No, I think I'll take another question.
Easy. Who had more fantasy points last season, JL? Who scored more fantasy points last season? Was it Amon-Ra St. Brown, or was it Jacoby Myers?
Oh, I hate that question. I'm going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
It was Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had a good year, didn't he?
He did.
What letter would you like, JL?
I'll take an N.
And N is in Nancy, correct?
Yes.
There are 2 of them. Starting to develop the board here. Any ideas, JL? You get to buy a vowel now if you would like.
I thought it might be Maroon 5, but that doesn't work now with that N.
I thought it was Matchbox.
You want to try to solve?
No. I'll buy a vowel. I'll take an A.
Okay. An A?
Oh, I did. I got it now.
Yep.
All right. There's one A. JL.
I'll take an E.
He's going to buy an E. There's one E.
I don't know it now.
Nope.
I love that.
I would like to solve.
I think he.
Go ahead.
Carson Wentz.
Oh, it is Carson Wentz. Let's go, JL. Good job on that one.
Yeah,
Didn't even give anyone else a chance.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
I thought it was Ronald Jones, and then I thought it was Marvin Jones.
I thought it was Marvin Jones too.
That would have worked.
So,
Yeah.
Dame was right there.
That would
with
have worked. That didn't even cross my mind.
Look, there were
Marvin
some other
Jones
guesses
would've
in
been
here
right.
that would have fit. Travis Kelce would have fit. Yes. Keenan Allen. And
Ooh.
Mr. Scampers actually got Carson Wentz.
Nice
Chat,
job.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Extra catnip for you tonight.
Very quick there. Hey, Heath, let me ask you. Is Carson Wentz going to have less fantasy points than he did last season on the Washington Commanders?
I don't know that he necessarily will. I expect the Commanders will be more pass heavy than Indianapolis was. I don't think they have the luxury of just handing the ball off 35 times a game. And so I wouldn't be surprised if Carson Wentz is very, very similar to what he was last year, which was a decent number 2 quarterback.
I completely agree with you. When it comes down to it, I think he's going to finish very similar. I think he's going to be less efficient, but he's going to be asked to throw more. Does anyone else disagree? Jay, what do you think about this? What do you think?
No, I've liked Carson Wentz more than most people, especially for a fantasy perspective. You know, he's got Terry McLaurin. He's got a couple of capable pass catchers in the backfield. Now, the real question is, what's the over/under on how many ankles he's going to sprain this year? Is he gonna do 2 in 1 play again, or
I think the over/under's 2.5.
It's gotta be.
In 1 play.
How about you, JL? You think Carson Wentz era is kind of pointing sideways?
Yeah, I think I agree with what you said, Josh. It's going to be hard for him to be more efficient than he was this past season, and so I do think that he'll most likely be forced to pass more. I'm more curious about what his defense does. I think that'll dictate how his season goes a little bit.
Like you brought up before, JL, we really expected the Washington defense to play a lot better than they did last year. Let's see if they can kind of put it all together because they have some pieces. So
They do.
Let's see if they can put it together. JL, good job on that first one. We're gonna start with Heath on this next
sir.
puzzle, and we're just gonna get in there. All right.
Daddy FanDuel says Commander Carson. Pew pew. That's how I imagine it.
Such a terrible name.
All right, guys. So I have 3 last names right here. They all begin with the same letter. That's all it is. They're different. I'll give it. They all play different positions. They're 3 last names, and they all start with the same letter. All right.
Are they all football players?
They're all football players, and they either play quarterback, running back, wide receiver, or tight end.
Does the dash have any significance?
The dash has 0 significance. That's just to show you it's 3 separate players.
Okay.
All right.
It's a lot of pressure after he just got all the questions right.
I know.
Well, here's the thing. It was an NFL player, very small. You know, he just had to come up with 1 play. You got to come up with 3. You know, I don't know if the pressure should be on you as much there. You know,
I feel a lot of anxiety over this.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry about that, Heath. But let's see if we can overcome that anxiety by just asking you a question and you getting it right.
Sounds great. All
right, perfect. Heath, your question. Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Who scored more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Myles Gaskin or was it DeAndre Swift?
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift's the correct answer, Heath. Let's go. That was a little tricky because DeAndre Swift missed some time. What letter would you like, Heath?
I'm going to go with an S.
He's going to go with an S. There's 1 S in all these last names. Only 1 S. But it's going to get you $500. You can buy a vowel here if you would like.
No,
we
thank
can
you.
move on to the next question.
We'll move on to the next question.
All right, we're staying in the fantasy points category. PPR fantasy points. Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Marquise Brown or was it Jalen Waddle?
I'm going to go Marquise Brown.
I'm sorry, Heath. It was Jalen Waddle. Those 104 receptions really help out, right?
All right.
Jay, how you feeling?
Let's do it. I'm good. Let's go.
One question.
Let's do it.
PPR fantasy.
No chit chat. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we're staying in the PPR fantasy. I don't want to chit chat with you. I just want to get to it. Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Jay, was it David Montgomery or was it Aaron Jones?
We go Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is the correct answer. Good job, Jay. What letter would you like?
Give me an R.
He's going to go with an R, and there are 3 of them, Jay. There are 3 of them. All right. Got some money. Jay, you want to buy a vowel here? You want to keep moving?
Nope, let's keep rolling.
All right, we're going to keep moving. Who had more PPR fantasy points? How about this? Who had more fantasy points in a 4-point per passing touchdown league? All right, 4 points per passing touchdown league. Who had more points who had more fantasy points in a 4-point per passing touchdown league? Was it Matt Ryan or was it? Let's go with Tua.
I'm gonna go Tua.
I'm sorry, it was Matt Ryan. The lack of games played for Tua. Yeah, Matt Ryan played every game.
Tricky.
That's him over the edge. JL, it's back to you. Well, you haven't had a chance at this puzzle yet, but are you ready for a question?
I'm ready. Pretty sure that first word's February, but we'll see.
I don't think it would fit.
Pretty sure.
Just nothing about that word says February.
Pretty sure.
But JL, staying in the PPR fantasy points. Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Darrell Henderson or was it Melvin Gordon?
Darrell Henderson.
I'm sorry, it was Melvin Gordon.
No, it wasn't, Josh.
Again, the games played are screwing you guys right now. The games played are screwing you, but Heath, we're back to you. Look, you got another chance. You ready for your question?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Heath's ready. Who had more PPR fantasy points last season, Heath? Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Nick Chubb or was it James Conner?
James Conner.
It is the correct answer. Let's go, Heath. I know James Conner missed some time, but so did Nick Chubb. What letter would you like?
I'll go with a T.
You're going to go with a T. There's one T.
Really
And I gotta tell
killing
you
it here.
guys, someone in the chat has answered
I
this correctly.
think I might have 2 of them.
Keith,
Yeah.
would you like to buy a vowel, or you just want a question?
Pop-Tart. It could be Pop-Tart, not February.
I
It's
love
probably
Pop-Tarts.
Let's get an E.
Okay, he's gonna buy an E. There's 2 of them.
Ooh, okay, not
Okay.
Pop-Tart. Not
I'll
Pop-Tart.
take another question.
All right, he
Pop-Tart.
wants another question. Heath, who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Keenan Allen, or was it Brandon Cooks?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen's the correct answer, Heath. What letter would you like?
I'll take an H.
He's going to take an
Good call.
H, and
Good
that's
call.
going
Good
to
call.
unlock it a little bit here. There's every single last name starts with an H. So, Heath, I got to remind you, this is going to be your last chance to buy a vowel because you've answered 2 questions in a row correctly now, and you've gotten the letter correct. So if you answer the next question question correctly and you get the letter correct, you're going to get to bank that money, and then you have to guess at the puzzle. So
Okay.
last chance to buy a vowel if you would like to do so.
I will take an A, please.
He's going to take an A. There's one A.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Any more vowels?
Can I try an I, please?
You can try an I, and there's going to be one of them. Any more vowels, Heath?
You know, I think they're only $100. It's cheap. Vowels are cheap these days.
Yeah, they're cheap.
They are,
They're
they
cheap.
are.
I'll take an O.
Inflation
Check it
hasn't hit the
out.
vowels yet.
No,
There is one O, and I'm going to give you this information. It will say no vowels remaining if there are no vowels remaining.
So there's got to be
So-
one. There's got to be a U somewhere.
So
Yeah.
there is a U if you want to buy it.
Well, I
Safety.
might as well.
All right, he's going to buy it. There's one U. There seemed like there was
That
one
helps.
of every vowel almost.
So
All right,
I
Heath.
will. I'll solve the puzzle.
No,
All right, go ahead. What does it say?
Herbert, Hubbard, Hopkins.
Herbert,
Hopkins.
Hubbard, and Hopkins is the correct answer.
There you
Let's go,
go.
Heath. Great job on that one. And guess what? That's going to give you the lead. That's going to give you the lead in this
Excellent.
game. Got
It's
to
early,
shout
it's
out
early.
Game, who got it 3 minutes
Dame.
ago with barely any information up there.
Dame.
There's only an S in Hopkins' name up there. Great job, Dame. No H's, no
Killing
nothing.
it.
Yeah, Dame
That's absurd.
knows how to solve her fantasy fortune.
Yes, she does.
Absolutely.
All right, good job on that one, Heath. You want to keep on moving here? What's up,
do it.
Geek?
What up, Geek Hippie?
Is there
Welcome
if there's any
in.
comments you want to throw up there? That's fine. Let me load up this next puzzle.
Yeah, I'm just going through here while you're doing that. Such Game says Heath slow rolling.
Hey, you got to play the game.
Yeah, my brain wasn't working very fast there.
And Scott's saying it's crazy how obvious it is once you know it. That's so true.
It really
Once
is.
it's
It
there,
really
you're
is.
like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Such an idiot.
But
See,
while
I
you're up
had
there
I had
staring at it-
Herbert and Hopkins before I had Hubbard.
Really?
Really?
I
Yeah.
didn't get Hopkins until you said it.
That U really like helps you
Yeah.
with Hubbard.
Yeah, the
you know?
the U unlocked Hubbard for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this next one. We're gonna be starting out with Jay. We're gonna be
Let's do
starting
it.
with Jay because he's got that last puzzle. This puzzle is going to have the category "What are you doing?" So we've used this category in the past. Examples of what are you doing? We're running the 40-yard dash, or playing Madden with my friends, or throwing the perfect spiral. So as you can see, they're all football related. So just keep that in mind. Jay, are you ready for a question here?
Let's go.
And we are going to get off of fantasy points and we are going to go right into yards. We're going to go into a yardage category here, Jay.
All right.
Jay, who had more receiving
Out of
yards
chat.
last season? Yeah, out of the chat. Who had more receiving yards last season, Jay? Was it A.J. Brown or was it T. Higgins?
T. Higgins.
T. Higgins is the correct answer, Jay. Good job there. What letter would you like?
Let's go with an R.
He's going to take an R. Let's see if it's up there. There's 2 of them.
Ooh.
All right. So Jay, that's going to put $1,000 into your round bank. Would you like to buy a vowel, or you just want to keep taking questions?
Let's get crazy. Let's buy a vowel. They're,
Oh,
they're,
okay,
they're pretty
okay.
cheap these days. Let's go with an E.
like you said, an E. That was an E
Yes.
you said?
Yes.
Okay.
E.
Perfect. There are 2 E's. Going to take $200 away from you, but you still have control of the board. What would you like to do here, Jay? Vowels are cheap.
No, I think I might want to solve.
Really?
No.
That would be Very
R's
impressive.
and E's.
I would like to solve
No.
Do it. If you solve this, I'll
running the read option.
Oh!
wow.
All right, guys, I'm
yes.
out.
Yes.
I'm out of here. It's not going to get better than that. So,
Jay, you solved it before everyone in the chat. Albert did try tossing the ball around, which would have been great. But Dane, literally,
What
as
a
you were
silly
saying,
activity.
both Scott and Dane,
We're running the read
you said it
option,
before
Albert.
they put it in there. Jay, that was awesome. That was a really good job. Holy crap.
It doesn't seem like after something that impressive, you should be in last place.
But you are.
Oh.
I don't even know if he was intending
fired.
that to be a compliment or an insult, or maybe
I
he
think it
just
was
knew
both.
how
That's the
clever it
best
was.
kind.
Yeah, I think that's both.
I think it was both because he found out I was a Duke fan today, so he's just wanting to jab just a little bit. You know, everybody hates the Duke fans, so
That's true.
So
You
Scott
guys
said
are
no,
the
he
worst.
didn't solve it before me and Game, and I 100% believe you. It came in the chat after Jay said it, though. I know there's a little bit of delay there, so I think you guys solved it at the same time. If you ask me,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But good job on that one. I thought it was going to be a little bit tougher because it's a little bit more directly related to football plays. But good job, great job on that one, Jay.
Scott says, check the tape. That's the beauty of YouTube. We can. Well, we believe you.
We can.
I don't believe you, Scott.
The nice thing is it's more puzzles.
That's
It's
right.
more
Exactly.
puzzles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Get this one out of the way. We didn't even want to play this one. Thanks for taking care of that for us.
Yeah, that was a crappy puzzle. Like that one
Yeah.
was so easy to solve anyway.
Yeah,
so,
we didn't want it.
whatever.
Heath and I were not even worried. We didn't want it.
All right, so let's go to let's go to this one. Let's go to this one.
Okay.
Josh, your faces while you're deciding what puzzle is going to be next, it's magic. It really is.
Everything you do is magic.
This is a place. We've definitely
Ignore
done
it.
a place before, but I cannot remember what we did in the past, to be completely honest with you. But it's football related, you know. There's a
So
lot of
maybe,
football
like-
places out there.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
I guess there is.
JL, we're starting with you. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. JL, who had more receptions last season? Who caught more passes last season? All right. That's
Okay.
what category we're going to go with here. Was it T. Higgins or Michael Pittman?
Pittman.
Pittman's correct. 88 catches to T. Higgins. 74. What letter would you like, JL?
I'll take a T.
He's going to take a T, and there are two of them.
Exactly where I thought they'd be.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I thought the middle word was Coliseum. So
So nailed it. I'll take another question.
All right. He just wants another question. Who had more catches last season, JL? Who caught more passes last season? Was it Amari Cooper or was it Jamar Chase?
Chase.
Chase is the correct answer, JL. 81 to Amari Cooper, 68.
If that
What letter
was
would you like?
going to be on the Amari Cooper side, I would have cried. That
Yeah,
would have been
who knows?
crazy. That would have blown my mind. I'm gonna go with an H.
He's going to go with an H, and there is going to be a couple of H's here. That's going to give you $2,000, JL. This is your last opportunity to buy vowels if you would like to do so.
I would like to solve
Okay, go ahead.
the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
It's the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You guys, I'm
Wow.
making them too easy. I'm making them too easy for you guys, you know?
Let's
Uh,
go. Something
Wow.
will say.
that was
I
impressive.
will say, JL, you could have went for one more question and gotten all these L's. Look at these beautiful L's. They're tasty.
I
That's
could
all right.
have, but
He's
I don't
gonna
trust
get plenty
myself.
he's going to get plenty of L's by the end of the show. So
Wow.
I got to tell you, no one in the chat got the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Woo!
No one in the
Scott
chat
said
got it.
something
That was-
February Pop Tarts.
I like it.
Could have been.
I'll be honest. I was like sitting here. I was like, how many football places are there actually? I feel like they are going to get this pretty fast. But we have done a place before. I think it was like it was a stadium. I think we did. Or
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not have this all the way solved when I said I would solve it. When you said say it how it is, Josh, I was sitting there trying to figure out what that second word was, and then I was like, it just came to me. I was like, Pro Football Hall of Fame.
the NFL Football Hall of Fame.
It could have been NFL, I guess. Yeah, I had not thought of that.
Yeah, it could have been. But good job on that one, JL. That's going to give you a nice little lead here, $3,300 to Heath's $1,900 to Jay's $1,000, but it's absolutely still anyone's game. You guys want to keep moving here?
Oh,
let's
yeah.
do it.
Roll.
All right, let's keep moving. Let's go to this one. I like this one. This is a nice little dynasty trade that I saw happen. two different players. The dash just separates the two. So it's a first name and a last name, then a first name and a last name. And it's a dynasty trade. So that at least gives you a little bit of context that they're probably similarly valued in a dynasty league. So who got that last one? JL, we are going to Heath. Heath, how you feeling about this?
You realize I don't think JL's shared it all today. Every time he gets one, he just solves it by himself and never shares.
Very selfish.
Or
very selfish. Well, actually, there was one.
That's true. I think I only got the two puzzles.
Yeah, the puzzle
that was mine originally, I guess. We passed it all the way around.
Yeah. But I think you're right. Of the ones I've won, I think I've just done them myself.
Very selfish. I feel bad for Maria. Do you share your popcorn with Maria? You just poured it all by yourself.
It's all mine. No, I need it all. Entire bucket.
All right, Heath. We're coming to you. I'm gonna go a little bit different here. We're gonna go to team stats. All right, not player stats. We're gonna go to team stats here. Let's see if you know about some
terrifying.
I know.
Exactly.
Who had more total yards? What team had more total yards last season? Was it the Detroit Lions or was it the Philadelphia Eagles?
The Lions.
I'm sorry, Heath. It was the Philadelphia Eagles. They had more total yards. Okay. They had more total yards. Jay?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking, the Eagles' offense was a little anemic, but they had a lot of rushing yards and so forth.
Okay. I was thinking garbage time. They had a lot of Lions garbage time yards.
Let's see. The Eagles had 6,119 and the Lions had 5,484.
Not even close.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yards per game wise, Lions
terrible
322, Eagles 359. So when you put it in that context, it sounds a little bit closer. Right? Jay, what's up?
Let's do it.
You ready?
Let's go. Yeah, man.
Very similar question.
No, I'm just playing.
Who had more total yards last year? Was it the Miami Dolphins or was it the Chicago Bears?
You mean the Dolphins?
You're going to go with the Dolphins because they would be they're incorrect, Jay. But they're really close, and I feel really bad about it.
Well, you should. You should feel bad.
We got to keep moving, but I feel
that sucks
really
for you,
bad.
but we're moving on.
Yeah, really bad about
JL's going to get the Chiefs
I just like
and the
how
Giants.
we're emphasizing how the Lions and Eagles were not close again. I'm just going to keep bringing that up.
Jay, you were wrong, but at least they were really close.
Like me.
I'm sorry. I feel really bad about that.
You should.
I'm going to give JL a really close one just to make up for it. All right.
Good.
But Seems not fair. As close as yours because yours was grossly close. JL, you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who had more yards last year, JL? Who had more yards last year? Was it the New England Patriots or the Cincinnati Bengals?
Bengals or Patriots, more yards. Bengals.
It was the Bengals by just over 100 yards. JL, what letter would you like? Sorry about that one, Jay, again.
No,
I will take a D.
A D. There are no D's. No D. That was the first incorrect letter guessed, though, I believe. Heath,
great.
Back to you.
We're not on camera, JL.
What a great accolade to have.
I'm just going to try not to be dumb.
That's what I try to do on a daily basis. It doesn't always work out, though.
That's my life philosophy.
I'm pretty bad at it.
Yeah.
I think our show is built around just daily us trying to do that, not look stupid, but we end up looking stupid.
Heath, my question for you is who scored more points last year? Who put more points on the board? Was it the Los Angeles Rams or was it the Seattle Seahawks?
I'm going to go with the Rams.
That was an easy question. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was
relatively.
I'm messing around with you. Heath.
I think I earned that.
I probably deserved to give Jay an easier one too. But Heath, what letter would you like?
I'm gonna go with an R.
He's gonna go with an R, and there are a few R's here, Heath. There are a few R's. It's gonna give you $1,500. And remember, vowels are cheap nowadays.
I would have gone with R.
No, do you?
Yeah, it's a way better guess than D.
Yeah, I will. I'll take another question.
He is going to take another question. Heath, who had more total yards last year? Who had more total yards last season? Was it the Minnesota Vikings or was it the Baltimore Ravens?
Baltimore Ravens.
It was the Baltimore Ravens. Good. I thought that was actually kind of tough, but good job, Heath. What letter would you like?
I'll go with the T.
He's going to go with a T. I'm sorry, Heath.
Wrong.
There's no
Wow.
T. There's no T up there. Kind of crazy, right? Jay,
Solve it.
I see you contemplating there.
No.
He's like,
Do it.
I think
Do
I
it,
could.
Howard.
It's the same look if I know the puzzle and have absolutely no idea because I can't do it, so
Jay, question. You ready?
answer. Hopefully you don't
Who
screw
had
me with the
more
question again.
total? I'm not going to screw you this time. Who had more total yards last season? Was it
That'd be
the
an easy
Indianapolis Colts or was it the San Francisco 49ers?
49ers.
It was the 49ers. Good job.
I
It
was
was
about to
the
say
49ers. All
if I got that wrong, I was out.
Oh, what letter would you like?
Give me an S.
An S. There's one of them. There's one S, Jay. So you can buy a vowel or can keep moving on.
Let's keep moving.
Who had more rushing yards last year, Jay? Who rushed for more yards? Was it the Packers or was it the Bills? Hmm.
Give me the
What's gonna be,
Packers.
Jay? What's it gonna be?
It's not the Packers, it's the Bills.
Nah.
That was a tough one, but they weren't incredibly close this time, so I don't feel bad about it. You just got it
No,
wrong.
it's fine. That's
Idiot.
fine. I'm an
I'm
idiot.
joking.
so.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love it. I love you guys.
Yeah.
JL, we're moving to you.
Let's go.
All right, JL, who had more points per game? Same exact thing as points, but who had more points per game last year? Was it the Pittsburgh Steelers or was it the Tennessee Titans?
Points per game, Steelers or Titans. I'm gonna go with Steelers.
You're gonna go with Steelers, but that's the wrong answer.
Damn it.
I don't know why you did. The Titans had 24.6 points per game. The Steelers 20.2.
To who?
A lot. They were scoring more points than you expect, actually. Heath, we're coming to you. You ready?
I hope
See
so.
that whole thing about us not trying to look like idiots? Yeah, JL and I are failing at that miserably.
Well,
So-
Exhibits
it's the
A
team
through
stats. I'm
Z.
getting you guys with the team stats pretty good here, but it happens. Heath, question. You ready?
Oh yeah.
You actually can buy a vowel if you want.
I got to get one more question right. Come on.
All right, fair enough. Who had more passing yards last year, Heath? Who had more passing yards last year? Was it the Las Vegas Raiders or was it the Atlanta Falcons?
The Raiders.
The Raiders are correct. Good job, Heath. What letter would you like?
N is in Nancy, please.
N is in Nancy. There are two of them, Heath. There are two of them. You got some money here. 2,500. Any vowels, or you want to keep moving?
Yeah, I'll take an E.
All right, we'll buy an E here. There are two of them. Any more vowels, Heath?
Figured out one of them.
What's that?
I figured out one of them.
What is it?
I'm not telling.
Yeah.
Nice try. Not falling for that again.
I don't have it yet. It seems like there should be are you sure you're not missing an R or an N or a T in the middle
That's a
of
good
that
question.
second? That
That's
would
a
be
good
really
I mean,
nice.
it's actually a
Good question.
fantastic question because it wouldn't be the first time that's
I was gonna
happened.
say,
but I
that has
spelled this right. I spelled this right.
I'm gonna go with. I'll take one more question.
No more vowels.
Okay, I'll take another vowel. No, I do not want another vowel.
All right, fair enough. I mean,
Stop trying to convince him, Josh.
Bing bang, bing bang. Who had more rushing yards last year? Who rushed for more yards last year? The Patriots or the Chiefs?
I'll go with the Patriots.
The Patriots are correct. What letter would you like?
Patriots rushed a butt ton.
Yeah.
I'll take a J.
He's gonna take a J, which I thought was an interesting guess, but it's up there. So
I was hoping the first name had a J in it.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
I'll buy an O.
He's gonna buy an O. There are four of them.
Oh.
I will solve.
Oh,
Nah.
damn.
All right, what's it say?
I got it.
Amari Cooper and Aaron Jones.
Nah.
That is exactly what it says, Heath. Good job on that one. You're going to get
Give
the
me Aaron
bank that money,
Jones.
and that's going to give you the lead. It's going to give you the lead. Give you Aaron Jones. Give me Amari Cooper. Let's
give
play
you
the
that.
game, guys. Jay, who you taking?
Amari Cooper.
Heath.
I am
No, I don't
taking.
think
I'm
you're
taking
wrong.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, my
Okay,
man. Let's
there
go.
we go. There we go. I want a Heath on my team.
Well, stuck it.
I think it's a good trade. So, need running
Yeah,
back
it's
help.
very,
It
very
depends on
close
team
to
need.
even.
Exactly.
I thought it was I was about to guess right as soon as the puzzle came up. I was about to say Debo Samuel, Stephon Diggs, and then I realized that you can't spell Stephon Diggs that way. So I would have been wrong.
Well-
Would have been Stefo Dig.
Well, it looks like, I mean, they like Mr. Scampers said Amari Cooper, Aaron Jones, almost 10 minutes ago now.
Well, the chat's much smarter than we are. We know that.
Almost 10 minutes, but a bunch of different answers were coming in. Debo Samuel, Aaron Jones,
Debo
Debo
Samuel,
Samuel,
yeah.
Jerry Judy, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, James Conner, Jerry Judy. So yeah, they were kind of all over.
If somebody
the place
could get Debo Samuel for Jerry Judy, sign me up. If that's a trade that went down.
It could have been Harrison Butker, Marvin Jones, Josh missed some letters. I don't know. Things happen around here, you know? But Heath has a good lead. That makes me happy personally. And Jay's going to get to start this next puzzle. You ready, Jay?
Let's go. I need some more money.
Jay, since you want the more money, do you want me to go to season highlight or quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end?
Let's go season highlight.
We're going to go with season highlight. Season highlight. This is a long one, so there's a lot of letters. So if there's a chance to make up some ground, this might be it. All
Cool.
right.
Pick the right one.
So Jay,
I just have to actually
starting
get
with
the trivia questions right to be able to score.
That does help in this game a little bit. Just a little bit, though. You ready, Jay?
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about, I'm going to just do a nice mix mash of things, but let's talk about receptions here.
Although Mr. Scampers got this way early.
I know,
This
like
last
10
one.
minutes before everyone else. I said
That's
that.
a
smart
wild.
cat.
Sorry.
Yeah. Like, it was crazy how early Mr. Scampers got it.
That's
It was
wild.
ridiculous. Jay, who had more receptions last year? Who caught more passes last year? Was it Christian Kirk or was it Tyler Boyd?
I'm gonna Tyler Boyd.
I'm sorry, it was Christian Kirk. I know
I
that
was
one
gonna
was tough.
do it, and then I was
It was
like,
tough. Jay, I'm not making it easy on you. I am making
all
this
right.
tough on you. I am
That's
doing
okay.
it to you. It's my
It's okay.
fault.
All right, that's all right.
JL,
I would like to solve.
No, you
No, I cannot. Please give me a
dude,
question.
like I was like for a second I was like maybe, but no, there's no way.
Question, please.
JL, who had more touchdowns last season? Who scored more touchdowns last season? Was it Marquise Brown or Hunter Renfrow?
Oh, Marquise Brown.
It was Hunter Renfrow.
No!
Hunter Renfrow had 9 touchdowns.
Told you
Nine.
to
Get
hate
out of my
Hunter
head,
Renfrow,
Josh.
JL.
9 touchdowns. Marquise Brown
Wow.
had 6. Yeah.
That's
I would've got that one
wild.
Hunter
wrong.
Renfro's touchdowns surprise me every single time
Such
I
an
see
idiot,
it.
JL.
9. Same as Mike Williams.
9 touchdowns, yeah. Heath, no letters up there yet. Want a question, huh?
I guess so. I don't have any other choices.
Heath, who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Tim Patrick or was it Laviska Shenault?
Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick's correct. It's actually not that crazy off. They're only about
Josh, I feel attacked with that question.
I
just-
knew you were gonna say that.
Generally-
I am attacked. Heath, I'm a well-known Visca truther, so that was definitely targeted towards me. So
Well-known.
Well, I didn't ask you the question, so it
No.
could have been a little worse.
Mhm.
Keith, what letter would you like?
T.
T. There are 3 of them, Heath. There are 3 of them.
3 T's, triple T's. It's a great bar.
So that's gonna give you
Brady knows.
$1,500, Heath.
Yeah, I don't
Like
think that's
like a wise
help.
man once said, the vowels are cheap nowadays.
They are, but
Who said that?
I'm going to go ahead and take another question.
All right. Who had more rushing yards last season, Heath? Who had more rushing yards last year? Was it Josh Jacobs or was it Elijah Mitchell?
Josh Jacobs.
I'm sorry, it was Elijah Mitchell. believe it or
Okay.
not. It was Elijah Mitchell.
Wow.
It was Elijah Mitchell.
Wow.
That was
I
a
would've
tough
got that
one.
Wrong too. I would have got.
I knew it was going to be a tough one. I hit you with it though, Heath.
That's
Jay?
all right. That's all right. I can take it.
I'm glad you could take it. That's why we like you, Heath. That's why we bring you back. You know, you can handle it. You ready for your question, Jay?
Let's go.
Who had more receptions last year, Jay? Who had more receptions last year? Was it Josh Jacobs or was it what? Javonte
Again
Williams.
Ooh.
Jacobs.
Jacobs is the correct answer. What letter would you like?
Let's-
Jacobs was actually 5th out of all running backs in terms of
Yeah,
receptions last
yeah, I
year.
remember
I
looking
don't
at
think a lot
that
of people
earlier.
realize.
Yeah. S worked last time. Let's go with S again.
There are 3 of them, Jay. There are 3 of them. All right, $1,500. Any vowels?
Yeah, let's go with A.
A. There are 3 A's. Any more vowels, Jay?
Yes, let's go with an E.
Gonna go with an E. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 E's, Jay. Not a lot of money left, but you definitely started opening up this puzzle a little bit, right?
I know it, but I won't. I got it, but I won't be able to make any money. Okay.
You want another question?
Yeah, I guess I probably get it wrong, but I got to do what I got to do to try to win the game.
If you're talking like that, you might. Have some confidence, Jay.
Let's go. Let's go. I got this.
Who had more receiving yards last year, Jay? Who had more receiving yards last year? Was it Michael Pittman or was it Devonta Smith?
Pittman.
Pittman?
Yeah.
That's correct. That's correct, Jay. What letter would you like?
Let me see which has the most. Let's go with.
Man, need something, Jay.
C.
All right, he's gonna take a C. There are 2 of them. Jay. What do you want to do here? Just want to solve, or
give me another one. We got.
All right, he just wants another question. He's not messing around. Jay, who had more receiving yards last year? Was it AJ Green or was it Mecole Hardman?
Ugh. Really, Josh?
Ooh.
I did it to you.
You pushed it just right up to the edge.
I know.
I did it to you.
Can I just solve? Can I just solve?
I don't think so.
God, Green had some good games, but I can't believe I'm going to say this, and it's probably wrong, but I'm going to go Mecole Hardman.
50-50.
It's wrong, Jay.
Oh,
I'm
no!
sorry. It was AJ Green. I feel bad about it, but not that bad because there was some separation there. JL.
Oh, that's brutal.
JL, we're back to you.
I would like to
Jay, I feel so bad there.
It is what it is. I took a chance. I thought you were trying to give me the double, triple reverse.
It is what it is. JL, what do you want to do here? You want a question?
I want to solve. I want to try to solve.
Make sure you say every word right, like how they do on.
Austin
Oh no,
Eckler,
if he screws up something.
Austin Eckler set a career high in touchdowns.
That's absolutely what it says. Austin Eckler set a career high in touchdowns. That is going to tie JL up with Heath for the game, actually. So
I see you, Heath.
Someone solved this a
Let's
while
go.
back. Someone said Heath side. Scott. Dame was the first person. Actually, Maria. Okay. So Mr. Scampers said Austin Eckler set a career in touchdowns. All at the same time. It was like within 10 seconds of each other. Maria said Eckler set a career, and then Dame said Austin Eckler set a career in touchdowns. Scott said Austin Eckler set a career in touchdowns. It was like all solved at the same time right there. Great job, guys, solving that one.
Oh, and she got the triple T's reference. Which is important.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So like 3 people.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that joke was for Brady or Simon, but also Maria and Tim.
So we're going on to the next one. We're going to be starting with Heath. Heath, let me ask you, you want to do a little crossword puzzle, or do you want to do a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end?
A crossword puzzle?
Yeah, it's a little crossword puzzle.
Yeah, I think let's do a quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Tight end.
All right. Cool.
Good one, Joey.
So close, Joey.
So close. Tallahassee.
So this one's pretty straightforward. The dashes don't really mean anything. It's just separation. These are 4 different last names. The first person's a quarterback. The second person's a running back. The third person's a wide receiver. And the fourth person's a tight end. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Heath, we're starting with you. You're tied with JL for first. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Perfect. Double perfect. Heath, my question for you is who had more receiving touchdowns last season? Who caught more receiving touchdowns last season? Was it Tyreek Hill or was it DK Metcalf?
I'm pretty bad at touchdowns. Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill is the incorrect answer. I'm sorry,
Yep.
Heath. DK Metcalf had 12. Tyreek Hill had 9. Yeah, they were both pretty high. So it was kind of hard separating those anyway. But Jay, we're coming to you. And touchdowns in fantasy. So fluky, right?
They're fluky. Really, I hate them because they are the most. It's the most important thing and also the least predictable thing, which might say a little bit. about this
I
game
hate
we've
him.
chosen.
Exactly.
At the same time, you got to give them points for the touchdown, right? So
Oh, yeah, there's no way around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I guess if there was a way around it, we would have figured it out by now. But Jay, you ready for a question?
Probably not.
I was to say you give us a lot more credit than we deserve, Josh. But yeah, let's go.
I don't even remember what I said. What did I say?
Said we'd have figured out a solution to that by now. But
Oh yeah, you're absolutely correct. Who had more receiving touchdowns last season, Jay? Who had more receiving touchdowns
again,
last
with the
season?
touchdowns.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna just hate all
Let's
three
go.
of you
Let's
with the
go.
receiving
Yeah,
touchdowns
I like it.
question.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Was it Brandon Ayuk or was it let's go with Alan Lazard.
What was that name? Could you see
Alan Lazard?
Lazard?
Alan Lazard or Brandon Ayuk more receiving touchdowns?
Go Lazard.
Good job. I mean, I laughed a little bit when I said it. It's correct. It's
Okay.
because
Wow.
I was like, this feels tough when I was like saying it. And I didn't want to hit you with another tough one, but I was like, but you got it correct, Jay. Good job. What
That's
letter would you
tough.
like?
Let's go.
I would have gotten that wrong.
Well, you're an idiot. Let's go with S.
That's true.
An S.
It's documented
right?
truth.
An S, Jay? That's what you said?
Yes, S is in Sam.
Cool. There are two S's, Jay. There are two S's. I have $1,000 there in your round bank. You want to do anything with that money? You just
was this? Yeah, I want to go spend it. Is all same team? No, I'm just playing. Is this all same team or was okay?
It's not all on the same team. Not all on the
just
same
make
team.
it sure. Just make it sure.
Quarterback, running back, wide receiver.
Because
tight end, not all on the same team.
I think I got one of them already. So, let's go. Let's keep rolling.
Did you say you wanted to spend it though? Did you want to buy a Val?
No, I was just joking. Like I was gonna
all right, cool.
Go pick up a pizza or something. You know.
All right, Jay. Who had more catches last season? Who caught more passes last season? Was it Deebo Samuel or was it Marquise Brown?
I'm gonna go with Marquise Brown.
You sure?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Marquise Brown. It's Marquise Brown. Good job, Jay. Good job. What letter would you like?
Go with an L.
He's gonna go with an L, and there's one of them, Jay. There's one L.
Okay.
So, got to remind you, last chance to buy vowels.
Let's buy a vowel. Let's go with an E.
All right, E. There's one E, Jay. Any more vowels?
No. Let's keep going.
All right. We're gonna keep asking questions here. Let's go over to the rushing yards. I hope you like rushing yards better than you like touchdowns, right? Maybe?
Yeah. We'll see if I get the question right. Yeah.
Jay, my question for you is who had more rushing yards last season? Was it Damian Harris or was it Leonard Fournette?
Leonard Fournette.
It was Damian Harris.
Was it really? Wow.
I feel bad about these because I know they're tough. That's the reason I'm asking them. But
that's why we play the game.
Yeah, exactly. J L.
Ja.
Yeah. What's up, man? You want a question?
Yes, sir.
All right, JL. We're sending you to the touchdowns too. Don't think you got off scot-free. All right.
Oh, never.
Who had maybe rushing touchdowns are maybe rushing touchdowns are a little bit easier. We'll figure that out. But who had more rushing touchdowns last season? Was it Josh Jacobs or Elijah Mitchell?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, correct. What letter would you like?
I'll go with an R.
He's going to go with an R. And there's one R, which is going to throw off a lot of people's guesses in the chat.
Okay.
But also align a lot of people's guesses in the chat.
Right.
Hey, JL. Any doubts?
Yeah, I'll buy an A.
He's going to buy an A. There's two of them, Jay. Oh, and not going to let you buy any more vowels, but do you want to solve another question?
I'll take another question.
All right, JL, who had more receiving yards last season? Was it a Mike Evans or was it Amari Cooper?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is correct. Good job, JL. What letter would you like?
I'll take a D.
He's going to take a D. There's two Ds. Might give you an idea of one of the people. You want to buy another vowel here, JL? Last chance to buy vowels.
Yeah, I'll buy an O.
He's going to buy an O. Oh, there's one O.
Got three.
Okay. Any more vowels?
Yeah, I'll buy an I.
He is going to buy an I.
Donk.
There's no I, JL. I am sorry. I apologize. Well, no, I don't apologize. I feel bad, but we're moving
Absolutely nobody.
What running back does not have a vowel in his name?
Well, there's one vowel left.
Right.
But are you ready for your first question?
Yes, please. I think it's my second, but I missed my first one. So
are you ready for your question? All right. Who had more receptions last season? Who caught more passes last season? Was it Marvin Jones or Darnell Mooney?
I'm going to go with Darnell Mooney.
It was Darnell Mooney, Heath. What letter would you like?
I would like an H.
Close than I normally do. An H? There are 3 H's, Heath. There are 3 H's.
Okay. I still have no... How do I... Oh, okay. Yes, I do. I will... I'll solve.
So, all right. What's it say up there?
Hurts, Chubb, Waddle, Thomas.
Ooh,
Hurts,
nice.
Chubb, Waddle, Thomas. Heath figured it out. He solved it. Let's go. Giving Jay no chance. Jay, the amount of times I've had to click the down button and just see your score get erased, it's making me a little sad.
He says making me a little sad.
As long as JL doesn't win, I'm happy. So,
guys,
me too.
Let's do one more. I think we have enough time for one more. I got a phrase here. Did
the chat get it?
I'm sure they got. Yeah, they definitely got. Someone got it earlier because people were saying Jones. They thought Jones was the first quarterback, but it was Hurts. The first person to get it, I believe, was Dame. Believe it or not.
Nice.
I thought Mills. That's why I went to L early on. So
let's see, Jones, like Albert saying Jones, Chubb, Godwin. So Godwin. But yeah, all over the place a little bit. All right, you guys ready? We have got a phrase here. Just phrases we used in the past, where things like that look like pass interference. My first round pick ruined my season. They are on the 10-yard line. We need a fourth quarter comeback. So just keep that in mind.
I need a fourth quarter comeback.
Yes, you do. That's exactly what Jay needs right now. Jay, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's go back over to the PPR fantasy points for right now. And I'm gonna be hitting you guys with a couple different flexes. So, I don't know how you feel about that. It's probably gonna be a little bit on the tougher side, but
that's fine. I'm used to it by now. But hey, that's what makes it fun. Let's go.
Jay, who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Travis Kelce or was it Najee Harris?
You're a real SOB, you know that?
I know.
I'm going to go with Travis Kelce.
I'm sorry, Jay. That's incorrect. It was Najee Harris. JL, you ready for your question?
Today.
Yes, sir.
Jay, you just can't bank that money. The money's not getting banked. That's your problem. I think if we just account for all the money collected, it's pretty even right now. JL, who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Antonio Gibson or Keenan Allen?
Gibson.
I'm sorry, it was Keenan Allen.
Nah, it's not.
These cross positionals are going to get a mess with you, but we're gonna finish it up with Heath. You ready for a cross positional here?
I'm going to try.
All right. Well, let's see if you can do it. Heath, who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Mark Andrews or was it James Conner?
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews is correct. What letter would you like, Heath?
Let's try a T.
Can I take a T? There are 2 T's. 2 T's, Heath. Any vials you want to buy?
No, go ahead.
All right. Another question?
Yes.
Heath, who had more PPR fantasy points last year? Was it Alvin Kamara or Deontay Johnson?
Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson's correct. That was a tough one. What letter would you like?
Let's try an N.
An N. There's one N, Heath.
Heath,
I got to remind you, this is your last chance to buy a vowel. This round, unless it comes back.
Shocking. I will try to buy an E, please.
An A or E?
E.
Okay. There are 3 of them. Heath. There are 3 E's. Any more vowels?
Yeah, let's do let's do an A as well.
He's going to buy an A as well. There's 1 A. Any more?
Well, why not buy an I?
Buy an I too. Why not? There's one of them. Any more?
Good grief. No, thank you.
All right.
Word.
All right, well, I'm gonna hit you with one more cross-positional question here.
I got the
I'm gonna hit you
last
with
two.
one more cross-positional question. Heath, who scored more fantasy points last season? Who scored more fantasy points last season? Was it Hunter Renfrow or Cordero Patterson?
Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got it. That's it. That's correct. All right, get this letter, Heath, and you get to bank this money.
S.
S. There are 4 S's. Oh man, Jay would have loved to have those S's actually have a chance at coming back here. He's not. Heath, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to solve. I'm sorry, Heath. We are moving on to Jay.
No, I got the last. Yeah.
Now I got the last 2.
Yeah.
Jay, question?
Yeah, let's do it.
I was like, maybe you just want to like impress us and just be like, "Hey, I know."
No, I know the last 2.
Could have won the game, but
I don't. There's those second and third words on.
Gotcha. Jay, let's go. Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Jay, who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Aaron Jones or Joe Mixon?
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon's correct. Jay, what letter would you like?
C.
He's gonna take a C. And there's going to be one of those.
And there's one. I was going to see if I could get a little crazy here, but
you just want our question, Jay?
You know what? Let's see. Let's go with an O. Buy an O.
And by the O? All right. There are 2 of them. And there is, well, you can't buy any more. So unless you can solve, we're going to go into another question. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Jay, who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it Deebo Samuel or Stephon Diggs?
Deebo.
All right. Yeah, it was Deebo. I thought it was a little tricky.
I was going to leave if it was not.
I know. I was like,
Josh's reaction afterwards. He's like, yeah, I gotcha.
All right. What letter would you like?
Hopefully there's another one. Let's go with K.
I'm sorry.
There is
not another one.
Hey, that's all right.
All right.
Hey,
Jay,
you know what? Let's buy that. Let's buy that.
You're
Why
just
not?
gonna go for it. Why not? Why not? It's up there. Take it. All right. 1, 2.
Got it.
Okay.
You want our question, Jay?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on those second.
All right, Jay.
Nope. Can I?
Yeah, we started the question. I'm sorry. So hopefully
right, that's my fault.
I hope you get this right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. So it's cool. No, let's go. I got this.
No, it won't matter. I think your fate is sealed.
Who had more PPR fantasy points last season, Jay? Who had more PPR fantasy points last season? Was it DeAndre Swift or was it Ezekiel Elliott?
That's a tough one. The game's miss is what's throwing me. I'm gonna go Zeke.
It's Zeke, Jay.
Well done.
It was Zeke. What letter? If you get what letter?
It doesn't matter.
It actually doesn't.
Yeah, let's go with
all the same number.
Let's go with the D.
All right, he's gonna take the D. There's one D. Jay, do you want to solve?
We should buy season tickets.
We should buy season tickets sometime.
Well done, Jay. Well done. You did it.
Very good job, Jay. Good. Hey, Heath. Great job, Heath.
Undefeated Heath.
I know, man. I know. What the heck?
I was really wanting to beat you this time.
I've been the host, but I gotta assume it's been every time so far, right, guys?
Gotta assume.
I just want to admit something. I
cheated.
Thought it was he should. And I would have gotten that wrong if I would have tried to solve at the end there.
That's actually pretty funny. Yeah,
that is pretty tricky. That is pretty tricky.
I'm not gonna lie. I was deathly afraid that was what it was. So
yeah. Heath, awesome job winning the game. You killed it today. Always a pleasure having you on the show. Just want to thank you so much for taking time for us little people out in the world.
There's no more fun podcast to go on than this one. You guys do a fantastic job. You always make me feel welcome. And I always leave with a smile on my face.
That's all we strive for.
You always win. It's pretty easy when you're winning every time. So, I mean, like
another backhanded compliment, another Heath special.
But thank you, everyone. Listen, we're here every Friday at 6:00 Eastern time, streaming Front Yard Fantasy Hour, playing games like this. If you like what you see here, come check out our channel. We are Front Yard Fantasy. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. Find us on Twitter. We pretty much do more or less the same thing every weekday at 3:00 Eastern time.
It's
so
fun.
come on and check us
It's
out.
fun.
It's a lot of fun. We love doing this stuff, and
We do.
trading makes fantasy fun as well. So keep
That
that,
is
in
true.
mind,
That's
everyone.
true.
Keep
It
that in
is.
mind. Hey, Jake,
Follow
thanks for coming
FanDuel.
on today. This was fun.
Absolutely. It's a blast. I don't get to always come on. Heath, I'm glad we finally got to do a show together. It's a pleasure. Next time, I'm going to come back and I'm going to finally give you that first L. So
Someone's
We'll
got to
see.
give it to him. Someone's got to give it to him. All right. Well, so we're getting out of here. I hope everyone has a great weekend, a great Friday night. See you guys.
Follow FanDuel.